get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yeah! Hey, friend! Welcome to Sloth Talk. It is me, Karma the Big Sloth, and I got so much to talk to you about today, bro. I know in the first episode I talked a little bit about VPNs and stuff like that. I just wanted to go off on that a little bit more because I'm seeing more and more crackdown on things like, you know, your Fire Stick apps and stuff like that. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit more. I'm finding a lot of these issues are really like service problems. You feel me? Because if things were easier to find, then there wouldn't be a problem like this. You know, if you know me, and hopefully you will through these episodes, if there's one thing I love, it's the Idiot Box, man. I love the TV. A good show? Oh, a good show is Chef's Kiss. Good show, a good, you know, comedy special, something I can throw on the TV when I fall asleep. Essential. Essential, right? So, look, if you remember back in the day, when people used to download music from like Napster and stuff like that, and then I feel like they just began to consolidate, you know, these big databases, and then people had no problem paying for the database. So it's not necessarily about the money. It's about the ease of use, if that makes sense. Like, for example, back in the day, from my personal experience, okay, so back in the day, Netflix used to be like $10. It used to be like $10. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now, because I got a couple people on my account, I pay like $30 a month. I pay like $30 a month. And the issue is the market is too flooded for everything. As soon as something new comes out, everybody and their mother jumps on it. So, okay, so everybody agrees that Netflix was the first. Great. Convenience, I didn't have to leave my house. Man, perfect. And then you started to see Netflix make all this money, and then Disney was like, oh, I want a part of that. Now we got Disney Plus. Then we got HBO Max. Then we got this. Then we got that. And they started to pull their movies and programming from, you know, the other program and started to wall their thing off. So now instead of paying the $10 a month for Netflix, I got HBO Max and Apple TV Plus and all this stuff. And then I said to myself, okay, but what about like the specialty shows? Maybe it'll make up for it with like the specialty shows, like for example, like the Ted Lasso. You know, Ted Lasso is like an Apple TV Plus thing. It's original programming. That's what I'm looking for. It's original programming. And I said to myself, well, maybe the original programming will make up for it. And I'm not going to lie, usually when Netflix has an original program of some kind, I really like it. But, like, I can't justify the $30. And this goes back to what I was saying before about on the first episode about WWE and VPNs and, you know, the ESPN app. Okay, so if you're somebody like me who has all these streaming services, you know, Netflix for me being the most expensive, and then we got, you know, HBO Max, Apple TV Plus. And the more, like, I really watch TV, I really realize that I'm only one person. Like, I know that's a revolutionary take, but I'm only one person. Like, so I only say that to say, like, I can only watch one show at a time. Like, even if I wanted to, I could really only watch one thing at a time. On top of that, I have a little bit of ADD, so that makes it worse. That makes it worse. And a lot of times, like, I find myself getting a streaming service because I may have seen one or two commercials for two shows that I like. And then once I get it, then outside of that, like, all of the rest of it is like dead air to me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like it's a service thing. It's a service thing, and don't quote me on this, but I believe the numbers bear out. Like if you have a like an affordable service where everything is in one place, people would be willing to pay that as opposed to, I guess, piracy or finding different ways, different, not so above board ways of finding things to watch. You know what I mean? And I just think, this brings me to Amazon. You know, so Amazon is now doing this thing where they're like blocking certain apps from your Fire Stick, the ones that like curate all these movies and stuff like that, and they're saying it's for, you know, privacy reasons and things like that. But we all know, like, we all know what it is. Just say what it is. Just say what it is. You don't want people watching content for free. Just say what it is. It's fine. We all know it. We all know it. It's fine. Just don't tell me it's one thing to my face and it's really not. And it's really not, you know. Let's see. And another issue that I feel like these streaming services have is the cycling out. Okay, so one week a show you might want to watch is on there, and then the next week it's not. Then you got to go through all the streaming services to find what you want, and then what if you can't find it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm very nostalgic, so I look for, you know, stuff to watch when I was growing up, and you know, stuff to fan that nostalgia when I need a nostalgia hit. You know what I mean? So, but you can't find it. You can't find it, and then the fact that I have to go through multiple streaming services just to find what I'm looking for is crazy. And then, you know, I maybe ask Google, and then they're able to point me. But now, like, okay, so here's another thing. Like, I'm recently getting into football, which I've never really been into football, but recently I've started to get into it, right? So I have Prime, like an Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime subscription, right? So when the game is on, like, I can see the game. Like, I can see the game on Amazon Prime. Like, it's there. I can click it. But then it'll say the game is not available. You know, but there's not an explanation as to why the game is not available. But it's stuff like that that just kind of upsets me, right? And I also want to talk about, like, Apple TV Plus. No, not Apple TV Plus, I'm sorry. YouTube TV. I also want to talk about YouTube TV. Why is that so expensive? Why? Where is the true justification for Apple for YouTube TV Plus? I mean, really. I think I looked at it. It was like $60, $70 a month. Like, at that point, you might as well get DirecTV or something like this. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I respect Apple TV Plus for, like, saying the quiet part out loud. Like, yeah, like, you're gonna eat this. Like, that's what you're gonna do. Like, you're gonna eat this pricing, and you're gonna eat it right up front. Like, we're not gonna slowly raise it up and then eventually get there and have you be shocked. No, we're gonna slap you in the face with this big ticket, with this big price tag right now, and you're gonna get used to it. So, in that regard, I respect Apple TV. Why do I keep saying Apple TV Plus? I respect YouTube TV Plus for that, bro. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, dog. Okay. Now I want to talk about a little bit about WWE, bro. Okay. Tony D is back, bro. Okay, so number one, Tony D'Angelo. Okay, Tony D'Angelo is back. Fire. Okay, fire. Stax Lorenzo is overseas. So, and they just did a little montage package of Stax Lorenzo doing his wrestling thing overseas. Does that mean they're going to bring Stax back so he can feud with Tony D'Angelo? That would be fire. Yeah. You know, I was watching Obafemi last night on Tuesday. Number one, I love Obafemi. But it you know, something interesting crossed my mind. Like, I was like, yo, I wonder if Almost is sitting at home and was hoping, like, the presentation, like the presentation that Obafemi is getting, like, I wonder if that's what Omos wanted for himself. You know what I mean? That's what occurred to me, bro. So I wanted to bring it, here, because I thought that was an interesting thought. The Sol Ruka and Zarya thing, like, I wish they would fight already. Like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I don't understand this Zarya character. Because, like, I feel like when they debuted her, she was set to be like this dominating monster, right? This dominating monster, you know, basically. And instead, what we got is like this, like this softer, gentler character. The outside doesn't match the inside. It just doesn't jive, really. So what I'm hoping is this, like a Tatum Paxley kind of storyline where, like, her and Sol Ruka end up battling, and, like, that brings out the intensity of Zarya. Because I really feel like she could be presented better. I mean, I really do. Like, I can see Zarya trying to be like a Jordan Grace, but I don't think it's working. I think that Zarya is coming across like weak, like a little weaker because of her, like, emotions. I don't know. That's my thought. Well, what do you guys think? That's what I want to know. I also want to talk about, like, Ricky Saints. Like, I also want to talk about, Ricky Saints and Javon Evans. Like, number one, why did Javon Evans want his title shot that night? I mean, I get that. Like, I can see the storyline, but why? Let him have it at like a thing, at like a like a PLE or something like this. I mean, he is entertaining enough to do that. I really think that. Ricky Saints. Okay, so Ricky Saints basically came into the company and almost immediately won a title. He almost immediately won a title, I believe. I feel like it was immediate. If it wasn't immediate, it was fairly quick. And then so he loses, and like the next time he comes out, he's in a tank top. Like I don't know. You know, oh, woe is me, I can't do it. I mean, where is that coming from? And then I could see like it was used to do like the heel turn or whatever, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Where is Ricky Starks? Where is Ricky Starks? Ricky Saints could be Ricky Starks. I'm not buying the heel turn. I don't think it's time for Ricky Saints to be a heel turn, a heel. I don't think he's been slighted enough for that to be the case. The way that he's doing things now, it's like he's whining. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. It doesn't bode well for his character. He needed to be a little bit more downtrodden before he became a heel. It's just, now he just seems like pitiful. So that's all I really wanted to that's all I really wanted to talk about today, man. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. I am starting to feel like maybe I need to watch like TNA or one of these other wrestling promotions and give it a try. I know TNA is under WWE now, but I'm interested in maybe giving them a try. So I mean, if you're interested in my thoughts from that, let me know. Other than that, I think I've finished ranting and raving for this episode. So thank you for listening. Until next time, friend. Bye.